Hi, my online name is Goobian, but my name is Jodi. I have been wanting to set it up in this room so I can capture a lot of videos, but I have an extra light and it's just, it would look like I was in a cave. I feel like I'm in a cave, but whatever. What I want to do is I want to just talk about whatever I want, but I also just to see if I can do it. I'm on the internet right now. Um, I want to go to because I wish I was a celebrity just for the sake of having like Rosie O'Donnell has a website where I can have an Ask Rose section like she has. I think that it's really cool. So I'm on her website right now and I'm going to answer some of the questions that aren't personally towards her, but a general question. People that don't go to her website have never gone. Um, she basically has this section called Ask Ro that you can actually, in a form, put your name and your email address and a comment or question, and then, like hitting the lottery, maybe she'll answer your question. If you put more than one, most of the time she only answers one. Like, I really support you in what you're doing right now. And by the way, where did you get Blake's shirt? She would say, well, I got the shirt at such and such. She wouldn't say, oh, thank you. And this, I think it's because she feels rushed, maybe. And she's lazy, which I understand. But moving on. Definitely moving on. Um, oh, here's a good one. It says, despite the fact you are gay, do you see a male and find them sexually attracting in any way? Okay, I understand the curiosity that straight people have, that you don't quite know stuff. Okay, and it's mostly guys. I've had so many guys, even how I look with short hair and everything, and butch. Uh, Basically, if you're straight, okay, you are a guy attracted to women. Okay, it's basically, and I try to think of it this way to not confuse myself so much that I get confused myself, if that makes any sense. Um, but basically, if you're a guy that attracted to women, I basically, that part of your personality, okay, what turns you on about women, how you think about women, not really, not the sexist way, like, youth, and I know a lot of men think this way, and I understand it, but um, some of it crosses the line, in my opinion. But really, it's the sexist, like you put women down a peg, like you just look at a woman and you first, well, everyone's shallow. You look at them first, and then you talk to them. But it's really, oh well, I have this hot young wife, that kind of thing that men go through. And I consider it successful if I shouldn't, but I worry about what other people think of me. So I would worry about if they thought my girlfriend was attractive, if I had one at the time, and that kind of thing. But it's basically the same hormones that we feel towards women as guys feel towards women. Um, a lot of men, and this offends me so much, they say, well, did you have sex with a guy and then that cut you off? It was horrible. His dick was like this small and everything else was bad and it was horrible. Well, It's just you think about having sex with a man. You don't if you're a straight guy. So I don't think about it. Going to the original, are you sexually attracted to men? Sex has a lot of gray area. If I know that I have met some guys in my life, it's not just they're handsome, but they have a great personality. And it's not like it's cut off. I know when a man's very attractive and when they're not. Okay? I mean, someone like um, Johnny Depp. I mean, he's very attractive. And it's not like, well, I'm lesbian. I don't know that stuff. Whatever. It's just, I don't see myself. Um, it's not that. It's so hard to explain to somebody that's straight. But I want people to understand, and you have to have an open mind about that stuff. But it's really, I don't see myself falling in love with a man. I don't see myself settling down, having a house and kids with one. I don't even want to get pregnant. A million and one reasons why. And I think it's because I feel masculine, and I think that's a feminine thing that you go through. And I do feel feminine in some ways. And I'm not what they would call a hard butch that doesn't wear a bra, wears boxers instead of female underwear, that kind of thing. And that's what would be considered hard butch. I've heard that some of them on their period, it's like a hard thing for them to go through. And I was kind of surprised, like, why? It's a medical thing and you go through it. It sucks, but all women go through it, but it's a disappointing thing. Like, I want to be a man so badly, I hate it when I go through my period. What? Um, so I find that interesting, and there's also a fascination. There's what's called packing, and I've thought about it with myself, but it's just basically I enjoy being a woman in 1%, like about 5% or so. So it's like if I didn't have that 5%, then I would consider thinking seriously, well, would I go through the sex change operation and everything? But basically, I enjoy it this much, so that's um, that's I if I if I was in the demographic that wants to do the operation, then I wouldn't have that 5%. That's what I've concluded. But packing is basically, and to a guy, is probably would make you laugh. And if you laugh in the comment section, I'll kick you off. I'll delete you. But basically, it's putting a fake prosthetic penis in your pants, arranging it so it looks like you have a bulge. And I guess that's very important to some females that are hard butch. And I'm quasi soft, hard butch. I'm not hard, but I'm like medium, in my opinion. I don't like labels, but it just explains it to people. But I'm really, I think if it's the religious thing, but I don't think with gay marriage, I don't think it's a religious thing exactly. Okay? It's just basically, I don't want you in my club, therefore you cannot get married because that's what members of my club do. Okay, I think there should be like a common law marriage kind of thing with man and a man, a woman and a woman. I want to have kids badly, so I hope that in a few years when I can actually afford kids, and I might have them even before I have a girl. That's how much I want kids, but it might be hard when I'm a single mom. I don't know. To date, they don't want to.